What up guys, my name is Trey, welcome to Game Over Entertainment, and it's time for the Walking Dead trailer breakdown up in here tonight, okay? So Season 2, Episode 3, In Harm's Way. Very excited to play this one, guys. This trailer is pretty intense. I don't know if Telltale's getting better at these trailers, or am I just super hyped to play Episode 3? One of those two things that happened, I just can't figure out which one. Now, if you have not seen the trailer for the first time, I recommend you watch it somewhere else. This is not the spot to watch for the first time. Link is in the description below or annotation right here. Click on one of those two, check that out, then come back and check me out. Alright, and people, feel free to light the comment section up. That section is made for you guys to interact with me and other people who are in love with this game as I am. So feel free to leave your thoughts below, and if I miss anything or you want to share anything, go ahead and share.
Rated M for mature.
Spoiler warning. This episode contains spoilers to the previous episodes of Walking Dead Season 2. So if you have not played those two, you should not even be here. Telltale Games, as always. Oh, the truck is backing up. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the back of a truck. They are literally offloading us off the truck. Like merchandise, okay? We are only here to do Carver's bidding, okay? Slave labor. I don't condone it. And next scene up. Bro, we got Tavia up here. Tavia up in tow. Is this a safe haven you were talking about, Tavia? Is this it? I hope not. You know, last time I talked to her, she was talking about, come with me. We got food, we got supplies, we got everything to be safe. And now next time I see her, she got a gun in her hand. Something is wrong, okay? I must have missed some episodes between this, but we're going to find out what Tavia is really about. But she's speaking all that bullshit in 400 days. And what other 400-day characters awaits us to be found in this episode? Guns in front of us and guns behind us. It's not a pretty scene as we're being marched into Hal's hardware, aka Carver's compound, for the first time, I'm assuming. But we do got two new characters on the high rise. One on the left looks to be a pudgy disposition, and one on the right that looks like old me from a distance, but that cannot be. We're also in the tools department, and one other thing that I want to point out that's kind of interesting is that Kenny is here. In the screenshot that we saw of this particular scene, well, it looked like the scene, Kenny was not among them, so maybe Kenny went on a bathroom break or something like that, but now he's here in tow, and I want to figure out what happens between that point and this point where Kenny actually disappears. But moving on.
Some folks might be sore about what happened. Well, that's all in the past now.
New character. At first, when I initially saw this girl, I thought it was Krista from a first glance, but you know, it's clearly not. She is pretty, but she does not look very friendly at all. She's probably stuck in the same exact situation that we are, working for Carver against her will, because if you can see her face, she has some scuff marks, she has some scratches, so she's probably not doing this of her own free will. Moving on though.
You gotta help me find the strength to forgive you.
Wait. You want me to help you find the strength to forgive me? I think someone has a God complex, okay? We gotta knock Carver down a couple notches. The dude is too high on his horse. So people, one thing I would say about this scene, I think this is like the beginning when we first enter Carver's compound. He gives us the quick rundown of what we're going to be doing while we're here, and how we've been living in sin, and how we have to pray that Carver shows us some mercy. No, but I do want to mention one thing. Clementine has her jacket right here, okay? So she probably gets this jacket pretty early in the episode.
Everyone get to work.
How was your first night in the yard? You mean my first night in prison?
In this scene right here, it looks like Bonnie is forming a bond with Clementine, and Clementine's just basically explaining to her, you know, I don't like this whole situation stinks. It's basically a prison, which it is. The dude got barbed wire on top of the fence, okay? He don't want no one getting in, but he definitely don't want no one getting out. It is nice to see Clementine building a relationship with somebody else, because I know Kenny and me, we're pretty tight, but Kenny's probably under duress right now. So it's good to have someone on the inside that I can talk to in this type of situation and, you know, confide in, and maybe get someone to help me out if I need a favor. Hint, hint. This new character right here, his name is Reggie, and I haven't talked about him yet, but I did see him before in some earlier videos. So he's a crippled man with one arm, so he is handicapped. And he has a sunny disposition. I mean, he's optimistic. He looks at the bright side of things, and people actually compare him to Old Meat's character. But I'm going to do something different. I'm going to compare him to Walter in episode 2. You know, Walter, he started off looking very hopeful, very optimistic, very willing to help people out in certain situations. But as things kept progressing, I was able to make Walter kind of fall from grace, okay? Kind of betray his own values in the end. I wonder if I'll be able to get Reggie on that same path. I'll have to find out my evil choices. Not saying I want to corrupt Reggie, but it's just always interesting to see someone, you know, flip the script. And good guys don't really last too long in this, so I don't think Reggie's gonna be lasting too long anyway. Okay, guys?
Folks ain't too keen on leaving. It's up to us to figure out a way out of here.
Hoo-hoo! He gonna pay for that. He's gonna regret doing that. Alright, so Kenny is actually talking in the background right here. Looks like Kenny is gonna be the one leading some type of resistance, perhaps trying to get some kind of movement to get us to get up out of here. But it requires cohesion and it requires coordination, okay? This can't be no simple attack. We don't have no guns. We don't have no weapons. So it's gonna take some brain power to get this done. But on this other scene right here, this guy is hitting my baby Clem in the head with a gun. And just the way he did it, man, so cruel. So not cool, alright guys? I mean, she's walking down a straight path, not even to paying the guy any attention whatsoever when she's walking. So she didn't look at him as a threat. And he just takes that gun and hits me upside the head with it. Damn. Yeah, like I said, he's gonna regret that. I can't wait till we get to our scene when I can make him pay for that. But guys, continuing on.
Bonnie, all I need from you is to just not care where I am for 15 minutes.
And now I'm cashing in on that favor. Okay, see, it's good to build relationships with people so I can ask for favors and get, you know, certain leniencies like this. So I'm pretty sure Bonnie over here is going to grant me the 15 minutes that I asked for, or however long I need. And this is the part where I used to sneak around and discover some things and get out of the confinement, okay? And in this scene right here, I'm being pulled up, jousted on top of the roof so I can get a vantage point and possibly sneak into the warehouse and see what's going on. But we also have a new character right here. This black guy right here, never seen him before. He's pretty swell, he's a pretty big guy, and he's the one who's helped me pull up. Because of my size and my height, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can do this, so that's why everybody's looking at me like, come on Clem, you can do it. And look at Kenny over here. Now Kenny, he has me worried. I think this may be after Carver like beat him down a little bit, because Kenny looks a little slumped over, a little like very saddened, okay, like he's had a rough time. So I think Kenny's been put through the motions already, okay, and this is the after effects of what may have happened between him and Carver. And also we got the new girl in the background looking at us too, so that leads me to believe that she is definitely not an enemy, definitely in the same boat as we are, okay? Now, once I get inside, looks like I'm looking at a big pool of blood on the ground, okay? A very eerie scene. And this may be the side effect of Carver. The screenshot we got of Carver beating down someone looks like to death with a walkie-talkie, okay? I don't know who is on the receiving end of this. I don't think it's Kenny anymore, guys. I don't know who it is, because the way Telltale stitched these two scenes together, it make them look like this one after the other. So if Kenny's still outside, then it had to be someone else receiving this brutal beatdown up in here, okay? And the body, as you can tell from the blood marks, has been dragged away to be buried or be hidden, okay, by somebody. But moving on. Walkers are in the building. Alright, so the walkers are coming in, and it is daylight outside, so I think this is the scene that takes place sometime, not too long though, because it is still daylight outside. If you remember at the end of episode 2, we got the trailer and we got Clementine and Carver looking down at the herd of walkers actually approaching them. It looks like this walker is coming in from the parking lot type areas and coming inside the building, and we're going to have to defend ourselves, some quick time events, and the characters are going to be in peril during this moment right here. But I don't know where this is on the timeline of things in the episode though. No clue on that. And here Clementine is swiping the walkie-talkie, the very useful, very important walkie-talkie. Man, I mean, these walkie-talkies are probably a lifesaver in this type of situation, while Tavia is over here standing guard. And this may be the instance where I sneak away from Bonnie and get that 15 minutes I asked for, or, you know, the part in the trailer where I'm sneaking around the tools section and I walk around and get these walkie-talkies. And in this scene right here, we got the hammer in tow and we're ripping this walker's guts out. Okay, so what are we doing right here? We basically gonna be using this walker's blood to place it all over our bodies and all over my brand new jacket to mask ourselves among the horde, me and Sarah right here. So it's actually a smart tactic, you know. Use this, disguise yourself among the walkers, they won't even know you're coming, and it looks like we're definitely going to a dangerous situation, otherwise we wouldn't be doing this at all. And shouts out to Turner Did, he actually shined a light on this situation for me, so I didn't see none of this. Guy really doesn't need no shout outs or no views, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. And then we got a new girl again popping up. This is probably the scene where she introduces herself for the first time. And she still doesn't look friendly, man. She is not having fun at Carver's carnival. Okay, that is for sure. And once again, we have this asshole manhandling my Clem. Oh man, it's so jacked up, bro. This is probably after he gun busts me. He takes me out here for some disciplinary actions. Dude, this dude is gonna get it, man. I mean, there is no reason to hit a little girl with a gun like that. I mean, you can't catch her, really? You're like twice as big and twice as strong as me. But yeah, not a fan of this guy right here, not at all. And she's bringing me out here to Kenny and the new black guy that we saw earlier. A quick time event, most definitely, that's taking place inside the warehouse. Now, as you can see right here, the blood that is covered over us is smeared on. It's not splattered, so it is deliberate. So this is used as a tactic to disguise ourselves. And Sarah is losing her ish. All right, I don't know what she's looking at, man. Me and Clementine, her and Clementine are looking two different things. Clementine's probably looking at the walkers coming at us, and Sarah's looking at probably someone dead in the corner. All right, so it's not cool. So all the Carlos sheltering of Sarah is going to backfire heavily. Okay, this girl's going to be going through the works this time. Okay, I don't know if Sarah's life is on the line this episode, but I really think it is. And yep, that's all I got to say about this scene.
Go on. You don't need to see this.
Oh no, Kenny, I want to see this. So I don't know what Kenny's talking about over here, but it's probably nighttime, man, because he got the warehouse lights on, and this may be the same scene where the same environment where that walker was falling on me and I had to fight for my life. So guys, Kenny looks to be up and at him and taking charge in something, okay, something menacing, something gruesome that he's about to partake in. So guys, very interested to see what's going on. But that is the end of the trailer, and some things I do want to point out about some characters not showing up. Okay, we did not get any glance of Luke, though I still don't know where he is. Did not get any glances of Alvin, Nick, anywhere in this trailer. So where are those guys at? All right, or maybe Telltale deliberately left them out of this trailer because they know there are some scenarios where some of those characters can be dead. All right, so maybe that is the case. Maybe in this particular playthrough that Telltale has chosen to show us is those characters are not among us anymore. But guys, that is the end of the trailer and my trailer breakdown. Please leave your thoughts below. Hit me with a thumbs up if you enjoy this. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. And please don't forget to share your comments below. I want to hear what you guys are thinking about this episode. So if we're going according to the order of things, the way Telltale has been going, we should begin the episode on Tuesday for the PlayStation and the PC, and then on Wednesday for the Xbox and the PlayStation Europe. That's just the way things have been going lately, and that's how I'm assuming that's going to go down now. Now those are unofficial release dates. I don't have the real release dates, but just check out for May 13 and May 14. I guarantee something's going to pop off then, okay? But yep, that's all I got to say. Game Over Entertainment. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night.